Hey out there, YouTube. How's it going? Uh, Going pretty all right here. So, I kind of, first of all, this is kind of a filler video because I'm trying to keep this going, right? So, it's a new platform for me, um, and I want to keep at it, right? It's curing boredom. I want to try to be more personable, I guess. My struggle is, and I was thinking about this a little bit last night, is content, right? So, I intentionally left my content vague because, I'm just whatever, I'm just trying to be more personal, more interactive, um, getting that thing down. Oh, my dog's whining. Princey pudding pie, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah. Oh, say hi to Princey. He's, he's an okay dog. He's a rescue one. But yeah, so one of the topics I had in mind, actually that I probably will do. All right, Prince, you're distracting me. Go away. We'll love on you another time. But is the Patrick Rothfuss series, right? Um, Actually, this is what made me want to join YouTube. I wanted to join this discussion about that. But the trouble is, a lot of people I know aren't avid readers, right? So I have trouble. I have trouble finding people to talk to about, this series. But there's some criticisms. I do know some people have read it, so I don't know. I would like to join that conversation, answer some criticisms, but all taking from the book, right? I've been rereading a few chapters. I hate when people say offhanded things, but it doesn't mesh with the book. It's like, and I get it because there's a lot of details in this book that you don't catch right away. So if you're a first reader, you make a lot of assumptions. And I know I did as well. There are certain parts of the book where, I was like, oh, God, this trope again. I mean, how many times are we going to do this thing? But upon rereading, then I kind of realized that, there's a lot of things going on there and a lot of information. But anyways, yeah, I hope to do that in the future. Other ideas, I don't know. That's kind of the thing. It's like, well, what can I talk about that could interest like my friends, right? Like, so, you know, my cousin hasn't even described to this channel, right? I mean, I'm gonna just stop liking her. It's like I'm not gonna stop loving her. I'm just gonna stop liking her. No, I'm just kidding. I always like her. But another subject, maybe I thought was interesting, was maybe doing a chapter and a summary on this book. I haven't read this in a while. I pulled it off my bookshelf, had to wipe some dust off of it. Uh, it's from 2006, pretty old read, but it's called The Happiness Hypothesis, right? By Jonathan Haidt. Yeah, it's a really good book. So the London Review on the cover says, riveting, humane, witty, and comforting, brilliantly synthesizing ancient cultural insights with modern psychology. Uh, and that's just what it does. And it gives us some science, some kind of way to think about things that I think are super awesome. And I always like when I would read a chapter, I would really um, think about things, right? And how correlating stuff with my life or nature, all that stuff, the good stuff. But I thought maybe that would be interesting, right? I mean, today we have so much depression, anxiety, all of these things, and some of it's just natural, right? It's part of our genes. And if we know somebody with anxiety, we can tell right away when, like, it's, I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday, right? Because I could tell they were getting like anxiety and, all these things. So, like, you can tell, right? Well, this is not going to cure anxiety. I'm not real big on self-help books. Sometimes I am. I mean, it depends, but it just can give us something to think about, maybe find something out about ourselves and realize what actually does make us happy to maybe put an outside focus on that, more of an objective focus on those things. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that would be interesting. Maybe a topic on that. Um, you know, else I'm kind of struck, like I thought a lot of my friends are crafty, I could go and do a thing with them and, um, you know, they don't have to be in the video. Some of my friends don't like that, and I get it. I'm an introverted person as well as an extroverted person. I kind of tote the line on that. I can be both. But yeah, like just I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe more interpersonal stuff. I gotta get my mom watching these things too because I tell her about them, and if you're gonna talk politics, I'm not watching them. You're just gonna piss me off. Which is warranted, you know. I mean, but she's the best person to disagree with because we can get really mad. We could say really bad things, but then, we still love each other. So that's always good. But anyways, if you got any ideas of topics or like something interesting, I don't want to do a to-do thing um, all the time. I do kind of want it to be a little vague so that way it could be like personal, but also on topics like the King Killer Chronicles, right? Where it could be like reaching out to the enveloping uh, community you know, to get more say on that. But yeah, well, there's my thoughts. This is my filler video, and yeah, try to keep on keeping on. I hope everybody is good, has a good day, all that good shit. Goodbye.